Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So one thing I wasn't going to do was do a typical, we're in 2023 type of video. But one thing I also realized is, at least on my channel, I don't really discuss the games that I'm currently playing. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you will see me talk about games that I might be currently playing, some of them at least. You will definitely see me post games I have completed, something which I don't even do on this channel as well. But I have quite an extensive backlog of games, which I've actually bought. These are games I've actually bought, not like lists of games that I want to play, but games I've actually bought. And I'm sure, like many people, you always struggle to get through your backlog. Every time I say the word backlog now, I'm reminded of my good online friend Robert from Gaming With Me. Please check out his channel, especially his Back of the Backlog videos, because they are absolutely awesome.
I'm back at the backlog. Been gone for way too long. I'm back at the backlog. Got so many games to play, dog.
But yeah, as I was saying, I got a backlog. I'm quite far behind on quite a lot of games. I seem to be struggling a lot this generation. When I say this generation, I'm still within the PS4 and Switch. I haven't even bought a PS5 or Xbox One or anything like that yet. So I'm still, where I am right now, and I got tons of games to play, and I just haven't got around to play them. But what I want to do in this video is actually try to commit to some games from my backlog that I do want to complete in 2023. I've made a stack of them, and I'm really going to try to get through most of them, if not all of them. But I've also chosen 3 bonus games, and out of the 3 bonus games, I'm going to pick one. But if you are watching this video, and when I do show these 3 bonus games, perhaps in the comment section, you can help me decide on which one I should play. These are old games going back, to older consoles that I have that I haven't completed, and I even done a video on some of these games before, which I might link here if I remember. So please watch that video after this video. But yeah, just showing off some of the games I got. I got Sit Around, I got Tearaway, Unfolded. I wasn't super loving this game, but I do still want to get around to playing it. I was given Balan Wonderworld, which I've already played a bit. I absolutely hate it. It was a joke gift given to my good online friend Terminator Juice, who does the Terminator Juice podcast, which unfortunately I'm not on as much as I can be anymore, just due to timing and stuff like that. But yeah, that was given to me for free, as I say, for free, as a gift. I bought Dreams. Now, I bought Dreams mostly for my kids. I was hoping they'd be able to create some stuff for it, but they haven't touched it. But we've seen some incredible stuff going on in Dreams, but Dreams is one of those games that can essentially go on forever. Gravity Rush 2. I nearly completed Gravity Rush 2, then my PS4 crashed and I lost all my saves. I didn't have any online saves, so I had to start again, so I was a bit deflating, but I do really want to get back to Gravity Rush 2. Neo 2 I bought recently for cheap. I really enjoyed the first game, so I'll eventually get around to that. I bought Pokemon Sword for the Switch, once again for my girls. They didn't touch it, but hey, it's here, and I'm going to give it a go. Why not? I bought Pokken Rocky. I played a bit of this. I'm in love with it, but I don't think it'll be a long game, but yeah, it's sitting there. Starlink is a game I've had for ages. Got quite far into it, never completed it. Wargroove I bought somewhat recently for my Advanced Wars thing that I wanted, my craving for Advanced Wars. And then lastly, you got Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Layer, which I've actually gotten really far in. I just need to settle down and sit with this one. But these games are not on my 2023 to-do list. The games I do want to talk about, I will show now.
12 seconds later.
So firstly, on the screen, as you can see, is Pillars of Eternity. Now, I'm actually knee-deep into this game. I'm about 22 hours into it. I'm playing it on my jank laptop, which manages to run it at a somewhat acceptable experience, but I am absolutely in love with this game. To me, this is a true RPG, and I want to talk about RPGs in a future video. I should promise stuff like this, but I will be talking about it. But yeah, this was an opportunity for me to talk about it, because this is my current game that I am currently playing, putting 100% of my time into, and I absolutely love it to death. You can create your own character. This is traditional Dungeons and Dragons. You create your own character. Everything that you effectively want your character to behave like, you can behave like. You be a villain, you can be sincere, you can tell lies, you can be murderous, whatever, it's just, and the quest system, decide what you want to do. There's lots of multiple choice that affects the game. Oh, I just love it. So yeah, my current game that I'm currently playing is Pillars of Eternity, and if you love old school Dungeons and Dragons, proper, D&D type PC classic RPGs, like Neverwinter's Nights and Baldur's Gate, other series I absolutely love, that I can't recommend this game enough. In terms of physical games, I was actually playing Triangle Strategy on my Switch, and once again, I've played a few quests on this. It is absolutely amazing. Everything I wanted. I'm a fan of grid-based RPGs, whether it's Shining Force, Final Fantasy Tactics, whatever. Tactics Ogre, which I love as well. But yeah, I dropped it because I got distracted by Pillars of Eternity. But I think this one will be my next game to continue on to, because this is phenomenal. And even though I haven't completed it in 2023, I already feel that this would be in my top 5 2023 games, maybe. That's actually a video I need to do, don't I? To let you know what games I love the most in 2023. But hey, in 2022, sorry. But yeah, Triangle Strategy. That's one. Another one is Spiritfarer. Now, Spiritfarer, my wife has completed this. My oldest daughter has completed this. They were absolutely in love with this game. They put hours into it. I just haven't got around to playing it myself yet. But it's something I do really, really want to play. So Spiritfarer is on the list to do in 2023. Moving on to the PS4. I've played Uncharted 1, 2 and 3. And for some reason I have just not got around to playing Uncharted 4. I don't mind the Uncharted series. I'm not in a love one, but they are still good, solid games. And, Naughty Dog, with all their titles, are just, great AAA in terms of budget, visuals, set action pieces, all that stuff. So Uncharted 4 is on the one to play in 2023. Another game, Nier Automata. I completed the first playthrough of this game with 2B. Then my PS4 crashed. I lost a lot of saves when my PS4 crashed, and I haven't been back to it. But as we know with Nier Automata, it's got multiple scenarios and multiple endings, with multiple characters. 9S, I don't actually know this character because I never got that far. But yeah, I do just want to get back to this because I did really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. A lot of people can look at the graphics and think, it looks pretty bland, but there's something about this world, this game that just drags you in, the story and everything. And obviously, 2B is pretty fly, right? Shenmue 3. My friends are telling me not to play this. They've got their own copies. We are all old school Shenmue fans. I played 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. Shenmue 2 is one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had, along with Shenmue 1, but especially Shenmue 2, a story I'll tell another time. But Shenmue 3, obviously, I got history with it in terms of how I didn't like how he went to Kickstarter, how Yu Suzuki got dragged up on stage by Sony and barely got any funding, and this was true AAA that unfortunately, even though broke records on Kickstarter in terms of the amount of money it made, in terms of AAA money, it was nowhere near, and it didn't get that level of attention and money that it truly needed. But I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it because I have to. I'm a Yu Suzuki Shenmue fan. I have to play it. Next game, Ghost of Tsushima. This I've borrowed off my friend who's generously lent it to me. Now, I have started this. I've done the first major quest with the old man, bow and arrow and stuff. Stunning game. I mean, visually it's stunning. I mean, there's no denying that. Combat is okay. Stealth is okay. But I just found myself just a bit bored. Maybe it was just the open world kind of Sony template formula that I've grown tired of, which is why I've dropped off stuff like Horizon and stuff like that. But, I've got this, he's lent it to me, so I feel almost compelled to put the effort in to at least try one more time to try and get through it and try to sink into it, because I love samurai games, played them all my life. I love Japan, so this should click, really. And I really hope it does. I don't want to give up on it just yet. And finally, the last game is Sekiro. Now, I'm a huge Tenchu fan. This game was actually originally meant to be a new Tenchu game. It came into this. I'm not complaining. They went somewhere else. I still love a new Tenchu. But Sekiro was actually one of my most wanted games when it was announced and when it finally released. And I don't know why I never got round to buying it. I kept on delaying it. I talk about it most months to my friends who have played it. And one of them completed, the other one got to the last boss, couldn't quite beat him. Even he wants to go back and complete it. But yeah, I started this as well. And my friends laughed at me already because I'm getting absolutely, ragged up by the first, tough mob. So it's typical, FromSoft modern era where even normal enemies will kick your butt if you don't concentrate and stuff. But because I've fallen off it after I first started it, when I get back around to this, I'm going to start it fresh again, and I'm going to stick with it. And in terms of order, I think I'll go with triangle strategy first, like I said, because I do, really want to play this, and then possibly Sekiro in terms of playing next. I'll go a nice, I say somewhat relaxing strategy game to a full-on stressful action combat game, and then I might what should I jump onto then? Maybe Shemu, maybe Spiritfarer. I don't know, but yeah, that's my current backlog. If I could stream, I honestly would start streaming on this channel, but my current setup is just not going to allow me to do it in a way I would like to do it. But one thing I'm hoping to do this year is finally get a new setup which will allow me to do such things. So maybe by the time I get that, I might be able to stream, some of these games, even if it's just a little bit of gameplay just to show what I am. They don't have to be constant full completion streams, but it's still a good engagement for myself and for anyone who likes to follow my channel and stuff. But yeah, and as I mentioned, the 3 bonus games I have are older games which have been on my to-do list for Crom knows how long. Well, since they came out, because yeah, that's when I bought them. First game, Killer 7. As I mentioned in the video, I got pretty far in this game, but then hit a wall of difficulty, left it, and I just never got round to completing it. Killer 7. I will eventually complete this game. I'm determined to. So this one could be a 2023 game. Next game, Silent Hill 2. Now, Silent Hill 2, if you heard my story, it scared the crap out of me. I got to a certain section. When I actually looked up online where I wasn't actually that far away from the ending, which was pretty heartbreaking. I should still have my original save for this. I don't think I've deleted it. But in part, I think I'll just start again anyway and focus on it. Because I rate this game so highly, and the fact that I haven't completed it just sickens me to my core. Silent Hill 2. And the last game is Body Harvest on the N64. Another game that I got quite far in. Just never completed because it gets really, really difficult. And if you drop this game, it's quite difficult to work out where you have to go back to. So, out of these 3 games, they're not long experiences. Yeah, I reckon 15 hours tops, maybe even less, for each one. So I might be able to do 2. But let's just, keep things in line here, and I'll try to focus on one. I'm tempted to do Killer 7 myself first, then Silent Hill 2, then Body Harvest. Like I said, I doubt it'll all happen this year, but if I can focus on one, I'd probably go with Killer 7. But I'll be interested to know your thoughts on which one I should choose. So yeah, that's the video. I thought I'd make this one, nice and quick. Try to stay consistent and also, give you a little bit more, insight into what I'm currently playing and what I've got, lingered around to play. I'm going to do another video in terms of all the games I haven't yet played, but I'm going to make quite an interesting topic on that one. So look forward to that, hopefully in the near future. But yeah, as always, thanks for listening. Take care all, and peace.